Nat 20.
Why do I even do this game? All right, roll me a strength check to go ahead and burst open the door.
All right, 19.
Yeah, absolutely. That definitely burst open the door. So while the rogue over there didn't open the door. What? Okay, so you're a rogue, but
Lockpicking's not
you're
working.
just drunk all the time. There is a large stone table in front of you, carved from the earth. Some sort of map is carved around the edge, and upon it lay scrolls and tome. But what you find strange is a zombie is floating within a brown hue on top of the table.
Throw an explodey rock in it.
I could do that.
Good idea.
But then would it just explode into more gelatinous?
Yeah, I
goo?
mean,
I got a spoon.
I'm gonna hug the jelly!
we're gonna be best friends.
You're so squeaky.
I'm going to do burning hand.
Okay, that's a touch attack,
Yeah,
right?
you're gonna get right up on it.
I bet you it is.
I bet you might be right.
Let's say hands.
Druid's gonna die. Mark.
Divorce.
I don't like brown squishy things.
But you got a pouch full of ale.
Not squishy.
Yeah, it's the first time you hit with your crossbow, to be honest.
I think it is.
He just needs to always fight Jello.
Freya is going to try to freeze it now.
Okay. Icy hot. Hot to dull the pain. Icy to
Cool it away.
cool it away.
So I'm going to use the Ray of Frost.
The Freya Frost.
Oh.
Oh, trademark.
I do believe that's called jungle warfare. Hit and run.
You lose your shield.
All right.
It is stuck in the jelly.
Well, this is an issue.
So,
Mistakes were made.
So
They're going to carve that on your tombstone, my dear.
Here comes an exploding stone.
I'm a bad DM. So you're just going to
Watch
keep
my
running?
little legs go. Yep.
No.
watch that dress fly.
Okay, we're ready. I'm
All right,
done.
you guys ready?
We're
Let's
done.
do this.
I'm done.
Okay. Okay. From the map room, the party travels down a spiraling staircase.
Oh,
Deeper.
wait. We're going to stop you right there. We're going to go back to that map room and check out that map.
Yeah, we did kind of want to look at that now that the room's
Okay.
available.
Yeah, because we couldn't look at that map before because that big old blob was kind of
Yeah.
discouraging us.
Carl was messing up our world.
Kind of like scoot some of what's left of Carl off
Yeah.
the map table.
All right.
Use a stick. Remember, it's acidic.
Scooching all that jelly
Does
off.
anybody have a squeegee?
Have those been invented?
I'm fresh out.
Well,
Run down here, silver hands.
I don't run.
Got one hiding in my dress.
With the silk ropes? What is going on over there?
You don't want to know.
You
I
know,
don't think I do.
I don't wear dresses.
there's a room in
You
the
don't want to
back of
know
the
what I have
shop.
in my dress.
That's my room, punk.
So very many things going on here. So how's that map looking?
So the map of the table, on the table,
On the table.
carved into the table.
The map of the table on the table. Well, that's great. It's just blueprints on how to make the table it's on.
I got a tattoo of my face on my face.
She made it an inch taller so you look bigger, right?
Yeah. You notice it is very strikingly similar to the shield.
Oh.
The back side of it.
So it looks important.
Strikingly similar.
So it's not a map of the caves. It's just a map of like up top.
Is there any different Is there a different point marked on it? Like, because like the other one had that mark of like where that statue was. Does it have a different place marked on it?
Essentially, what is the same markings that are on your shield? They're
So
so
we
similar.
learned nothing.
But you had to find out.
We're net zero.
It could have been important.
It's
Yeah,
there
could've.
for a purpose. You guys will find out. All right, Peanut Gallery.
Oh.
You
Oh.
I'm sassy tonight.
apparently.
She must have switched from her pretty dress to a pair of sassy pants.
You have some of those?
So she couldn't get the dress dirty.
Maybe. Maybe I have pants underneath.
Pantalones. Ole. We're back to this language.
See.
Okay, so there's not really a point to looking at the table more. Did we notice? We didn't notice anything else about the room other than the scraps. Should we just briefly
look at the scrolls?
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
That.
Yeah, with some scrolls.
Sure.
Anything important?
Perhaps.
Since we protected them?
Perhaps.
Perhaps since you ran around grabbing paper and scrolls.
It says, next time you're up top, buy TP. Well, that's
Shopping
great.
list.
It's a shopping list.
Butter, apple juice, ale.
Yeah, ale is underlined 4 times.
This is my shopping list, guys. I'll just get down here.
You find 2 things of importance. One on a single book. For this entry may be my last. I've grown weary of the life that I've hidden for so long. Though the deeds that which I have done have helped bring peace to the world, it has come at great hardship for myself, keeping so much from those who must know what has happened to help vindicate my friends and myself. Signed, C.L. The second entry. My weary age has not allowed me to travel any farther. I still have one last created to remove from knowledge. I hope that in time those which possess the will and volition to know how to wield it will not do so, but perhaps bring it to the Magisteria Miracula. There they will know how to store such a thing. It is encased within stone upon a ledge at the deepest depth of Altara. Also signed as C.L.
I know CL is. I have his pipe.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
I guess. Way to make that connection. I had no idea.
I tried CL because instead of pipes, I put pipe CL.
Yeah, no, I figured you'd keep a track of it since it's your pipe. I'm not saying I didn't know there was stuff.
Where was it located? It said it was
Encased within stone upon a ledge at the deepest depth of Altara.
All right, guys, let's go to the deepest depths, guys.
And what did it say it is?
One last created to remove from knowledge.
Let's find it and use it.
I feel like we're going to knock this stone loose and it's just going to be, here comes the hell beast.
Or we could sell it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Silverhands wants it.
Yeah. We'll put a collar on it and drag it up top.
Well, until you find it, I can't make heads or tails of it.
We'll bring it to you.
Please do, yes. I'd like to examine whatever you're talking about.
All right, so I'm guessing we just
I'm sure he does.
continue further down. Well, you said we found 2 things.
That was the 2.
Yeah, that was the 2.
Oh, the 2 notes in the book.
The notebook.
Right.
Okay.
Of
Everything
any
else
event-
is just generic scraps and
Yeah,
like
stuff's written on it. It doesn't seem to be anything really important. It's just kind of
somebody's
there.
desk stuff.
Right.
Okay.
And
Basically.
there's no other like secret chests or anything else of no importance in this room.
I
You
don't
got
know. Is there?
it? I don't know.
Can I roll to
I mean,
search?
You can.
Yeah, I don't have much in the way of that, but
You guys can do whatever you want.
We're gonna search.
You don't even have to do this. You guys can become like map makers or like I don't know, farmers for all I care.
Boat makers.
yeah.
No.
See, for all I care, you can do everything except make boats. Screw you.
I lied. The gnome dies tonight.
Right?
I rolled a 16.
You don't find anything beyond the papers and scraps and
Yeah,
in the
it's-
journal.
Okay,
'Cause-
thanks.
That's all.
All right, well, let's just
It
continue
was
on.
worth a try.
It was absolutely worth a try.
I'm guessing we'll continue on with me up front, even though I'm a little hurt, but I at least have my shield back.
Woo!
I'll take the rear like usual.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Me and
You're
Z are in the
somewhere
middle.
I don't know that I want you to say it like that, but okay.
Yes, you do.
No.
From the map room, the party travels down a spiraling staircase deeper into the depths. The moisture is getting thick. The slick stairs are becoming more and more difficult to traverse downward.
Perfect 20.
I'm going to hit every stair on the way down with my 4.
Remember to dodge, land on your shield and slide.
11.
I'm going to assume you're first, you're second. That way they don't get hurt.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow!
Bunk, 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 bunk.
It's okay, it just hurt a bit!
What do you see down there?
I don't know yet!
Is there boats?
No! There's never boats!
Roll me a reflex save.
Oh, great.
Roll me a reflex save. You
Natural
two just-
20.
Natural 20, okay.
17.
Well, you're only going to take a point of damage
With a 20? Oh, from the stairs. Okay.
from the stairs. Yeah. You save yourself from, like, falling the rest of the way down
I
the spiral
thought you meant
staircase.
something was at the bottom. Okay.
And there's poison darts, and they come out and stab you.
Hey!
And you're only going to take 2 points of damage.
Good work, guys.
You guys can just laugh because that's funny. It's just, well, there goes the dwarf tumbling down.
Silverhand.
Told you didn't have tumble.
I never said I did.
I never claimed it.
Silverhand.
Yes.
The dwarf fell down the stairs.
Of course she did.
I hate you both.
It was funny.
Was it as funny as I'm imagining it in my head right now?
I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this when I gotta heal you next. Next time you have a spear in the arm.
I do believe what she's speaking of is quid pro quo.
I don't know what that means. It sounds fancy.
It is.
I don't speak Elvish.
Oh, well, don't worry. You'll never learn it. Yeah, dude, this is
I don't want to alarm anybody, but I landed on my shield.
Well, that's good, actually, the fact that you landed at all.
I hope there's not a spike on that shield.
It would be facing forward,
There's
so you're
not.
okay.
Maybe.
Ow.
Well,
Did
that
we
was
stop partway then? If we,
Yeah, you
okay.
stop part way. You're fine. You fell a
Is
couple.
this still wet? Are we gonna go through this again?
No, I'm gonna say you guys are just fine since you're gonna be a little more careful.
Be careful, guys. Be more
Unless-
like me.
You'll be like
Have some ale.
Yeah, that'll
Nobody
help.
wants to be like you.
The drunk one
Ah,
is
well.
okay.
The drunk one has good reflexes. He's not covered in metal.
You're lucky I didn't fall. You'd all be hurting.
Why would you have shot us on the way down?
Probably. Reflex, guys. Reflexes.
All right. I almost got hurt more going down the stairs than every time I got hit by that blob.
The dwarf's natural enemy. Stairs.
You'd think that she'd be good at it, being that dwarves live in mines, but whatever.
I think dwarves are like dogs. They can't walk upstairs backwards.
I wasn't going up, I was going down.
Not at this point.
The party comes to a heavy wooden door with bars over a window. Beyond in the dark, they hear raspy breathing, clanking and shallow, a manic laugh.
I'm leaving, guys. See ya.
Oh, no. No. I busted through the last one, buddy. You can go first this time.
I don't know how to bust through doors.
Yeah, you can pick a lock if it's locked. Otherwise, you could just try to open it.
Apparently, Z and I can't unlock doors, so
I'll
you
teach
better
ya.
do it.
I'll teach
You
you.
don't even know if it's locked yet.
Is the door locked?
And
Trying it?
there's bars.
No, there's
bars.
bars
Try
and
it.
a window. Didn't you
Yeah.
see that?
It's
Yeah.
a big wooden door that has bars kind of over the window.
Yeah.
As it would be like a jail.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Is anybody
Probably.
over here paying attention to me? Look at the bars.
Said artist look through the bars.
Let's let artists look through the bars.
If I get lit up in the eyes, I'm going to just turn around and swing my axe right at you.
Your God will protect
I'll,
you.
I'll look up in the bars. I'll look in the bars.
All right.
Okay, roll me a spot check.
13.
Okay, so here's what you see. You peer through the window. Lining the entire hallway, there are barred doors, what you would see like a prison.
Mm-hmm.
And reaching through them are undead arms and hands and gnawing jaws. And at the very end, you see a human who is not entirely dead nor alive. His presence shifts between his past complete self and the future decay of what he will become. The body is lost within time, being of the future, present, and past. You see at the sides of the hallways the undead lining the cells they're in, grasping and reaching for the party, knowing they are coming.
It's a bad time to offer him a boat.
So,
Yes.
I get down from looking through the bars. Guys, we're fucked.
Tries to help. But I think we keep that in there for PG-13 rating. I think we leave it there for the PG-13 rating.
I think we can get one. And that
I think
one
we
was
can
perfect.
get one.
I
Yeah.
think that was okay.
Can we go back up the stairs?
Yeah,
Can we? We barely made it down them.
Cells only on one side of the hallway.
Both sides.
Both sides.
How
So-
many?
So it's
How many?
10 feet.
I didn't count how
10
many
feet.
cells there was.
It's 10 feet wide. The hallway was 10 feet wide.
Yes.
Okay. You guys just make a beeline run down the center. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
they're
more
gonna
worried
open-
about the guy waiting at the end of the line.
Yeah, but he's not. He's. I don't know what the
He's
hell
past,
he is.
present, and future.
Go ask him some questions then.
You know, guys, sounds really good right now. Those sandwiches back at that diner.
It's water,
go.
watercress,
fancy
right?
sandwiches.
Watercress? I could go for that.
I'll buy. Let's go.
All right.
just sitting in
how,
a chair or something?
Approximately, how far down the hall? How long did this room look?
Hallway.
Whatever.
You see approximately 30
30
feet.
feet. I've read your mind. That's what I was going to say.
35 feet.
All right, guys. Here's what I'm thinking.
It's approximately 30 to 35 feet.
Let's go try to chat this dude. I got a pretty high charisma skill. You cover me.
Okay. We will open the door and wait at the end of the hall while you go all the way down with your charisma
Just get
and make that
bonking in and close the door.
Yeah.
No,
Go tell them no.
Here's the plan. Here's the plan. Cleric, you're gonna come with me because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be really useful in this place.
With my -1 charisma, I'll be
I don't
great
know.
at it.
No. I don't care about your charisma. You did that thingy with the undead.
I can do that in one direction, bud.
That's fine. That's all we need.
I can make him
Yeah, but
my
if you're in
friend.
front of him,
She
Well,
can
it's
make
not gonna affect him.
You can make her your friend.
I
What-
can charm a person.
She's coming with me then. You cover us.
I'm of the persuasion that one of you opens the door and I throw an exploding rock in his face.
But we don't know, and we might be able to sell him a boat
But
yet.
can you throw it 30
I can
feet?
throw it 50 feet in a
Okay.
sling.
But we don't know if he's a threat quite yet.
He's bouncing back and forth between cool dude and decayed, and he has a crazy laugh. I'm guessing he's not Mr. Rogers.
You don't know
Still
that.
bad.
You don't.
I don't want to be his neighbor.
not necessarily.
You don't know that.
Won't you
be.
be mine?
He could be Mr. Rogers back from the dead.
I don't know that I want that.
I'll take the risk.
All right, guys. Well, what we asked, maybe Silverhands will know something. Someone to call him up.
Okay. Oh, Silverhands.
Oh, it's you again. Yes.
So
How's
this-
your butt? Heard you fell on your shield.
It's a little sore. I don't feel comfortable with this discussion with you. But do you know anything about maybe say a necromancer that was in the area that might be trying to screw us here?
So what you're saying is looking for. I should know some information about someone who is possibly creating these zombie creatures.
Yes. Somebody that's using magic that maybe it went real bad and you guys never heard from him again.
There is always that possibility.
Maybe he knows Carl.
Unfortunately, how is Carl, by the way? I noticed.
Carl is all sorts of messed up.
Well,
And he deserved every bit of it. He tried to steal my shield.
good for him, I guess.
All right.
So what you're saying here is you see, the problem is where you're at is the knowledge has been lost a little bit. I may have to go and speak to someone before you go charging into battle again. Can you give me 5 minutes?
I think we could do that.
Okay then.
I
Don't,
don't think we're
open
any-
the
We're
door.
not in any immediate danger.
And remember-
so keep the door shut.
And as the doctor says, don't blink.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna then, since this all has happened, I'm just gonna stand by the door, kind of with a shield in case it does open.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to pause this, and then we're going to do something.
I don't know who I'm going to speak to. Pete.
I don't think.
Yeah, it was Pete.
I think it
Did
was
you
Pete.
did you say?
Pete the librarian.
Yeah.
Pete the
I
li-
think
that's
it
right.
was
It was
Pete.
Pete the
Okay.
librarian.
Because I just call you librarian.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
remember if he had a name.
Do you go by any name?
Pete.
Is it Pete?
Okay, yeah.
Pete
that
the
sounds-
librarian, yes. Yes, of course. I remember that. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Wait a minute, are you a human?
Yes.
Yes, of course you are.
So you're going to end up going over to Pete's library. The library of Pete.
Wasn't that a little presumptuous?
This is the starting franchise.
This coming from a guy who's got
the
silver
fountain
hands on the front of his
store.
building.
Yeah.
It's now a competition, apparently.
You'll never win, my sir.
No, he won't. Okay, so you're going to show up to the library.
Yes.
Pete's going to be behind his little desk table front entrance, going through books, reading about history.
Hello, is there anybody in here? Hello.
Darcassian.
Yes, it's me again. I have a question for you, my kind sir. Pete, was it?
Yes.
It's such a strange name. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay. Okay, so the travelers that came by, the little party that was out there playing, they found that statue, they made it move. You know, the little fun little thing. Yes, of course. You were watching too, of course. Okay. They seem to be in a kind of a hallway situation where it looks like an underground cell. At least this is what they did when they described it to me. They want to know if there's any type of like necromancer or any kind of like devilish creature that possibly lives down there that may or may not be creating these zombies.
Well, not that I'm aware of. What did they see?
Well, you're useless. Anyway, sorry. More or less just a figure. Maybe like, how do we put this? A person between worlds, not quite human, not quite, zombie. Have you any information?
Is he alive and dead?
At the same time, no less.
But not undead?
But not undead. Yes. Now, any information on this would be very helpful if I could give you anything more.
This is quite a thing.
That's what I said.
He is a soldier of misfortune.
You could say that, because obviously he's in a prison cell. He doesn't have a fortune.
And he's alive and undead, so he has the same qualities of what he was when he was alive and the same qualities as he does now when he's dead. Only when he changes, however, and it seems to be at random.
Ah, so they must beware of who they're going to possibly speak to. If he seems to be part of the undead, I assume don't talk to him.
Well, he might be able to be talked to as well. See, this thing that they're up against might be something that's old, very old, and the only thing that's keeping him alive is the fact that he is also undead and alive at the same time.
So like a non-turned vampire. Yes.
Essentially.
Wait. Oh, yes.
He
yes.
exists throughout time.
Oh,
He exists in the
yes.
past and in the future.
Yes, that sounds very interesting. A little scary, but okay. So would it be prudent to just possibly yell down the hallway, or should they like approach him carefully with, of course, great caution, I assume?
Depending on what they're going for.
I would hope information and not just gonna stab him in the back like Carl. I'll tell you about Carl later, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so they should approach this creature. It would be classified as a creature, correct? It's not quite human. Creatures.
Fair enough.
Okay, so approach it with great caution.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, obviously, I mean, that's what everybody does. Well, except these four. They're kind of like rambunctious. They just gotta go in and start flying around. It's kind of fun. Anyway, you haven't seen any of this. You should see them in action. They're great. Well, for the moment.
I suppose.
Well, why don't you go help them?
I am a librarian.
Ah, yes. Coward. Got it.
Yeah. I don't fight, I learn, and I collect.
Ah, yes, of course, learning. Yeah, I did that for a while. Learned about a couple of things.
What have they been doing?
Well, mostly running in circles, but,
Do you know what they're searching for?
I have no idea. I was kind of hoping we could, collaborate and try to figure out. They keep finding these maps, and they found a journal, and a notepad
Are
paper.
you drinking in the library? There's no food or drink in the library.
You should put a sign up that says no food or drink. Oh, it's right there.
There's
I'll take this outside then. I'm sorry. Many apologies.
There's your problem. The sign should have been on the door, not on the
If you would have put if you would have placed that sign on the door and not on your paper-filled desk, I wouldn't have brought my bottle here.
It's just asking for it.
That's trouble.
Is there any information that you need?
Yes,
Cassian?
actually, yes. They found some notes on some stuff. But the information that I'm trying to figure out is, remember that pipe I was telling you about earlier? Yes. It had the initials CL on them. The notes also are signed CL. Now, I assume it would probably be, logically speaking here, that would be the same person, don't you think? Now, in any of your crazy human records that you know of, do you know anybody with the initials CL?
Certainly. You know the statue outside?
Of course, yes, the crazy thing it moves. Who?
That's CL.
Well, what does CL stand for?
CL is for the paladin that founded this town.
Oh, I love paladins. They're gracious people. I do like them.
And snobby.
Yes, the arrogance level is a little bit, but to be honest with you, I enjoy their company so well.
Calcade Legallo.
That's a hell of a name.
That is a hell of a name.
How does one spell this? Just how it sounds, it's phonetically spoken?
Yes.
Gotcha.
2 L's.
Too late, I'm writing it down differently.
L-E-G-A-L-L. That's where the double L's are.
Ah, yes, not in the first part.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And then O, and then take 2 U's and put those together to make a double.
A double U! That's a new letter. I've never heard of that one.
Strange. I just made that up. I am a librarian.
You are a librarian, after all. I assume you have some form of knowledge in this area.
Pretty good.
So he was I assume, a very strong paladin, because paladins are normally strong in my book.
Yes.
Okay. Why do you look at me with such disdain? Oh, the bottle. I'm sorry. That's right. No food or drink. It's just water. Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, water and paper does not react well together. Okay, I'll take that outside. I apologize.
They must be down there for a reason greater than they know. If they
That is
have,
cryptic, if not anything.
if they have the pipe
Yes,
and the shield,
correct.
and I'm assuming a ring.
Yes, actually, there was. Somebody mentioned a ring. I offered to buy it, but they said no. Apparently,
That was a good guess.
It was it was probably pretty or something. One of the pretty ones, you know.
Not it.
Obviously not the dwarf. She's not that pretty.
He's talking about me, guys.
Neither is the goblin.
Darkassian.
Yes.
I am of a company of people.
Okay.
We seek the tools your friends have been searching for. We
Oh.
believe we can help you. Possibly.
When did you turn plural?
It's always been a we.
I thought you were Pete, the librarian. One, singular, Pete.
I am Pete 4.
Oh, it's
No.
getting deep now.
There's no Pete 4.
It's the Cylons. They have a plan, guys.
I knew it. The Cylons. I knew it.
Group of
They do
librarians.
exist.
It's a secret librarian group.
In due time,
Oh.
we'll have this conversation more thorough.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But for now, take this leaf to them, and he hands you some gnomish leaf.
Ooh, yes, lovely. It's got like a pretty. Ooh.
Have them use the pipe with this.
Oh.
And when they find the container, don't open it fully.
But like partially? Or how about this? How about nothing at all until they get back to the surface?
It's probably a better plan.
That's a good plan, I think, because honestly, I told them not to open the door either, but I know them. They busted the door down by now. I told them 5 minutes, but of course, they're impatient.
So this has
people.
been like 8 minutes, guys. Can we just go in? What's going on?
Let's do it, guys. Screw this. He's
I
mad
told,
at us.
I
I
told
think we
them
should wait a
not
little
to.
longer.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cut.
Otherwise, I'm not going to use my magic.
Have
Okay,
them
so-
come back with it.
With the box intact, I assume you mean.
To here.
Okay. To the library.
To the library.
To Pete's library, yes.
Pete's library.
Which is now we, which is really strange. Anyway, I will try to grasp that concept. You magical librarians, you. Okay, well, thank you, sir. As far as I know, that is about all the information I think I can need right now. I got to leave. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll take my bottle of water now, and I will. Yeah. I'll just leave.
Okay.
Okay. You're so enthused when I leave. Gosh, you're such a magical human. Gosh.
I can't make a bell noise.
He's been gone for an awful long time, guys.
I think he's dead. I think we just need to continue on without him.
It's been 4 days.
Whatever. Time has no meaning for me.
I'm running out of ale, guys. I'm getting kind of cranky.
Oh, you'll be
He's getting the twitches. He's getting the twitches.
Let's get the DTs over there.
All right. Yeah, there you go. That's
Awesome,
that's
okay.
it. Okay.
All right, okay. Hello, everyone. Does everybody have? I'm sorry, my dear. Yeah, I should have warned everybody. Like maybe had some kind of theme music that starts before I start talking. But in time. So
Just puts the earring on like a little piano and starts going to town.
It's the world's smallest violin, and he plays it right next to his
I
ear.
place it right next to you folks.
What's the word there, Silverhand?
Well, I was getting to that. Yes, of course. So you see, I went over and talked to Pete.
Who's Pete?
He is what's known as a librarian.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll get into that later. Like
Has
when
nothing to do with ale. You won't care.
No, it has nothing to do with ale, my drunken little friend. Anyway, I was speaking to him, and it turns out that the pipe you have and the notes that I hear that you were reading out loud to the entire party were both signed by the same person, the CL you bring it, as you mentioned earlier. Okay, so it turns out that CL is a name. I had to reread it because it makes no sense to me. Is the name of a very famous paladin. Do you all know what a paladin is?
Yeah.
It's to do with,
Uh-huh.
to do with ale. I do not know.
No, they actually abstain from drinking.
No, he probably knows them. They've probably kicked him out of bars.
I doubt that he has. These paladins kind of... They're really mean. At least they weren't to me. They were nice folk. I love them to death. Death. Anyway, his name is Calcad Lagallo. Apparently a very bright chap. He apparently is, a paladin. And if you know anything, paladins are magical knights in a matter of speaking. So anyway, they're nice folk. Sort of. Anyway, so the person that you speak of, when you look through those bars in that door, it may be this Calcad person. Approach him with extreme caution. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Do not swing your weapons at him. Talk to him first.
Oops.
What do you mean, oops, my friend? Did you shoot an arrow down the hallway?
Just about to. I'll hold off.
Do not pull that trigger.
I think we gotta leave him behind.
Yeah.
Yes,
If
exactly.
we leave him behind, he's gonna shoot us in the back.
I think that would be wise,
Hey,
but your armor is good.
what did this guy look like in his human form? Did he look like he had all of his paladin gear, or is he just kind of like
Did he have his
floating
armor
between?
on?
No.
No, he just looked like a dude.
Yep.
So essentially, what the guy looks like, to get a little bit better of an idea, when you look down at him, he's kind of his undead form is shifting in and out of time randomly across his whole body in the same way that his alive form is doing the same thing.
Ooh, I can picture
So you'll
that.
look at him in his normal face,
Yeah.
and then part of it will be decayed, and then the whole thing will be decayed, and then none of it will be decayed. Same thing along his whole body. His armor that he's wearing and the weapon that he has are just there.
Okay.
It's just his body, his self.
So, but does he have his full?
Yes.
He's
Okay.
phasing in and out of time
And the
space.
gear's not
The gear is not.
like
the gear is
turning
the
rusted
same.
in places or nothing.
Correct.
Okay.
It is just the body.
Couldn't have had the easy one.
All right.
Well, guys, let's go talk to him then.
Who's best at talking to people? Because it ain't me.
I'm pretty good at talking to people, I guess.
Yeah, like diplomacy or
Yeah, I got this. I sold a boat to a king once. I think I can handle this.
Are you sober enough for this?
You need.
I'm not. I'm too sober for this.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Sober hand. Run me down another sack of ale.
Oh, my friend, I don't run whatsoever.
Then skip whatever you elves do. Just get me some ale.
It's going to cost
Oh,
you.
this is great.
That's fine. I got
Has,
you covered.
Has
Okay,
he been hearing any of this?
Here's the
Since we're all talking right outside his door.
Well, no, you guys are still in the cave. We have the magical Blaton earrings,
God.
remember?
Yes, but we
rolling
talk.
a listen check.
Yeah, but they're talking.
I mean, yeah, we've been
Right outside.
laughing. And,
Oh,
yeah.
you mean Calcod? Can he hear you?
Oh, he's probably fine. He don't mind.
Well, I don't know, but I'm betting no, probably not.
He's laughing over there. He's having a good old time.
He's in his own world. Well, multiple worlds in what
Plot
you're
twist, he
describing.
just wants sack ale.
Exactly. So raise the ale. We'll talk this over a nice, yeah. Wait. Paladins don't drink, do they?
No, they don't. They abstain from that one.
I mean, maybe dead ones do.
I don't think so. I
I'm
don't think
I'm
he
going
needs
with
a
a
You just
critical
don't want to give
fail.
up your ale.
That's true. I'm almost out.
All right. So is that what we're
Let's
doing?
go chit-chat to him.
So you went down
we should
this.
go talk to him.
Yeah.
So you went down the staircase. Remember, Potty? You went down the staircase, and you're at the bottom of the staircase, looking in through the door. Excuse me, Potty. Who is the fastest party member in the group?
Not the
Not
cleric.
it. Not it.
Obviously, not the cleric. I would
What?
assume probably the fastest speed walker. I could meet her there with the leaf and a tankard of ale,
Hey, buddy.
just for
That
shits
he
and
only
giggles.
gets after the conversation
Yes, that
goes
stays
well.
on the table.
That's the stress
That's
relief.
that's your reward.
Oh, that was a big eye roll.
All right. I was thinking like maybe give her the leaf and like some form of something to light the pipe with.
Yeah. I mean, you've got fire.
Yeah. And
What's,
I would say as a free action, you
is
can
it
just
gonna
go.
help us when?
I got flint and steel too.
I would assume that if you remember anything from talking with Pete the librarian the first time, he says, "Follow the smoke."
Yo, he did say that, but I thought that led
But
us to the... No, we didn't.
you never used the pipe before because you didn't have the proper equipment. Now, I would think after talking to the paladin. Why am I still in character?
I don't know.
I was thinking after you're still going to need the leaf farther down the line, I would assume.
I'm going to say for this, not going to be a roll. You're going to have to role play it.
I'll have the crossbow in case things get hairy. I got the crossbow in the back.
Cover, yeah.
And that's where I'm going to have it too.
Don't
You are
let
going to be
go of
taking a
that
crossbow and bolt in the back.
Don't shoot the dwarf.
Yeah, that's. We should probably just
Or
all
if
walk
or
in
if he gets violent.
part way. I
Or
guess.
we should all go in there and talk to him.
You
I
remember
really don't want to be standing between all these doors.
You got to go single file while you
Yeah,
get down there,
that's the
otherwise you're
whole
going to get
thing.
reached from the side.
We'll send her.
Yeah, she's smaller. Technically, they have a hard time reaching for her.
Yep. And you're royalty.
But I'm faster.
All I know is I don't want to do it because I know I'm going to screw this up. Is not
Yeah, not
somebody that
No.
needs to
Drunky
talk
down
to
there.
stuff like this.
No, it's
And
not. It's
you-
not
No,
going to be diplomatic.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I'm seeing this look in his eye. I don't think you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no.
Come on, live a little.
It's between those
Trying.
two.
Okay.
I'll cover.
Okay.
Alright.
Same.
I'll go down since I got more hit points.
Keep
Just in case something goes
Yeah, you
sour.
stuck
Horribly
Is it
wrong.
just going to be you going
Because how
down?
many hit
Keep-
points do you have?
9.
Okay, well. I
keep
have
the
10,
crossbow pointed at the floor. We don't want to tick this guy off just by him seeing us
So. Yeah,
aiming
don't
at him.
shoot me in the ass.
Don't put it on your back. You need it out in case we need it.
I can't make
But
anyone happy
point
today.
down.
Just, is the safety on, old Bessie?
Safety.
Safety's on.
Safety first.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. You go first.
And its name's not Old Betsy. It's Ailsy.
Ailsy. Ale. Z.
You know, we are making it.
and the Z
lot
is dragged
harder.
out
Can we
with
just
little
do
exclamation points.
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
going to go talk?
Yeah.
You're
Yep.
going to go talk.
this?
Yep.
And your cover behind that.
Yeah,
just in case.
I think what I see happening is as they're going down, I'm gonna step in the doorway and just kind of loiter off a little bit, so that he has a clear shot past me, but I'm not
Okay.
close enough to the crap on the side.
So you're kind of obscuring him.
Well, I was thinking.
I mean, just-
step in the door and over.
Right,
So
just-
he's got straight shot in front, and I'm standing next to it.
Right.
So,
Obscuring him is in the guy not being able to see him fully because you're kind of like taking
No, I was-
over the presence.
I was thinking
doorway.
in the doorway next to it, like past the doorway, off.
After he
Okay.
opens it.
Like I'd be standing like right behind Al.
Perfect.
And he
Perfect.
would be here in the doorway. So
Okay.
the dude sees us, because I don't want the dude to think that we're a threat, like we're hiding from him to sneak up on him.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So I'm
good,
just going
sounds
to
good.
walk up there. My hands is kind of out in front of me.
I suggest stay part way back.
Okay.
Don't get too close.
Yeah.
First, second, off to the side of the doorway, at the wall, on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Crossbow ready but not drawn.
Yeah. Don't look at me like that. Holy, come on. It's going to go good.
Okay.
We got this.
Who's opening the door? I just.
Well, she was looking through it, so I stood next to it with the shield. I'll open the door.
Okay. So you open the door. That's fine.
Be a gentle lady.
After you.
The little, what are the old ones with the little thumb thing that raises the.
The latch, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that
sure.
raises the latch.
Like the screen doors. No.
Yeah.
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 The soldier of misfortune raises his head slowly and gasps and breathes
I wave at him.
and tries to put forth some words.
I see the saviors have sent discoverers. Do not fear, for we will let you pass through, and we serve you with gratitude.
Saviors?
Who's the saviors?
Yeah, it's totally us, dude. We're totally the dudes you're looking for.
I think
She didn't say anything.
I think we're the discoverers.
Yeah. We're discovering all kinds of stuff.
And you're walking towards?
Yep.
And he looks a little closer at you. And you can see his eyes going from glazed over and opaque to his normal vision. Glazed over and opaque as his entire faces displaces
That's badass.
from time.
You are not discoverers. You are not wielders of prosperity. How are you all here? You will not get through this hall. None of the children shall break through.
I told you I should have done it.
One sentence in.
If he asks you, God, you say yes.
Sentence in.
It's a good rule.
You
I
had
thought we were the discoverers.
Don't worry about it. You just
Yeah,
say yes.
but if this is discoverers were sent by the saviors, you can't be like, who are the saviors?
Yeah, you can't.
Because then
say-
he knows we're not the discoverers.
What?
Ray, if someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
Okay.
Oh, Ghostbusters! All right, that was good. I like that.
Oh man.
That is going to be initiative as he lumbers slowly
I'm out.
towards you,
I told you we can handle this.
and he's dragging his halberd behind. Clunk, clunk.
Well, I got a 12. How's it going in the
22.
middle of the room there?
22.
So he's at
18
18.
then.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
told you I should talk to him.
So I get to go at the very end.
Regardless.
Well, it's a complete moot point at this point.
So 22, we had Xenoxia and Freya.
I
on the roll.
told you I should have talked to him.
What the hell did you...
Yeah, I guess.
All right, guys, I'm gonna save this.
Okay, all right.
Good
So
luck.
This is where we turn it around.
he is lumbering towards you. Remember, it's 30 feet away. His speed is not that fast. Okay.
Well, yeah, I would suppose he's stuttering as he steps, as like muscles
shifts
decay in
in
the
and
middle of
out.
it.
Right, he is phasing in and out of time and
Man, that's-
reality as it would be.
That's still badass.
Thank you. Cool.
I like this.
Kudos.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try not to kill this one.
Yeah. Let's not. Everything about this screams friend.
Can he join our
That's a good way of thinking.
Yeah. All right. So I assume most people are going to be holding action. Okay.
I don't even have to yet. I'm still at the bottom.
Right. You're at the very bottom. He's also going on 22.
Oh.
So he'll go after you two. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and talk to him.
Okay. Have a conversation.
All right. Whoa. Hold up. Are you by any chance...
Character voice.
Sorry. Okay, hold up here. Are you Calcade Legalo?
No.
Okay.
why I'm here.
Okay. We are here for a reason. There has been some items that we've collected that have led us here. We're not exactly sure who sent us, but we are being sent here for a reason.
You're not discoverers.
We've discovered all
We
kinds of
discover lots of things.
You are not the discoverers.
Well, we could be. We're not exactly sure who the saviors are because we are not sure who sent us. They could be the saviors. We don't get all the details. So you say that Calcad's the reason you're here? Who are you?
I am one of the few soldiers of misfortune.
Okay. What are the soldiers of misfortune?
I'll do a little backstory in regular voice so that way I can just... So, the soldiers of misfortune of what he can and is able and willing to tell you. Soldiers that have dedicated themselves to the idea and the cause of the saviors. He is unwilling to give you any detailed information.
So if he's dedicated to that cause, not knowing if we're officially of that cause,
We need to prove to him we're dedicated to that.
yeah. And if this Calcade guy is the reason he's dedicated to that cause, this guy is probably not good. So having his stuff is probably not good.
Or he could be the leader of that organization. He could be the reason he's there protecting whatever he's protecting.
Something about that journal, his creation thing, and locking it away kind of makes me...
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it's different.
I think we just gotta try.
Okay, so the rogue.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You remember. This is good though. This is going to help you, right? So you recall. Remember last month when we were playing, and the people that are locked down here are not good.
Yes, they're villainous.
People. They were villainous. They were not supposed to be down here. I mean, they're supposed to be down here, but they're down here because they are. So you do remember that. You recall that being why there are undead down here. Taking into account this thing is undead. Sort of. I mean, it's undead. It's not undead. It is. It isn't. It's
but
a paradox in and of itself.
Just because it's undead and down here doesn't mean it was specifically bad. With the way it's shifting, it could just be something somebody stuffed down here to get rid of, or sent down here to get rid of. Or he could have been guarding the place and he's been down here long enough that he's gone crazy.
What a conundrum. Yes, what a conundrum.
When she comes back, since we're just talking, are we all able to talk to it? Or
Yeah, you're all able to talk to it. Remember, it is getting closer. It's shambling towards you.
I know it's still moving. I just wanted to make sure, since we had talked about, well, she'll go first.
Okay. Like I was telling everybody else, once you're finished with your questions, that's essentially a round, right? It moves at approximately 5 feet around. So once everybody is done with asking questions, if they want to ask questions, that it'll be on top of you.
Right. Okay. That's what I missed.
So you can take more than a minute to ask questions. That's just fine because one round is a minute. Did you have anything else that you wanted to ask, or do you want to defer to somebody else in the party?
We know about the smoke. Follow the smoke.
He doesn't look like he's buying it.
Shambles a little closer.
Hang on. We don't want to fight. We're not intruding. We were sent here, following the smoke.
Look, man. We did the shield thing. We did the ring thing that led us here. We've discovered things to get here. We've been told what to do with the things we've discovered. That sort of implies that somebody is sending us down this path, which could be a savior. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, we're good people. Just saying it. Just putting it out there. Cleric. Healer. Good. But we know to follow the smoke. We've been told things about this Calcade Legalo that we need to figure this out for a reason. This feels like somebody's pulling our strings. And it feels like hopefully the right people, because we're good people. We're just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah,
He's a little drunk, don't mind him.
Don't tell him that.
Is it possible that we could just pass by?
We mean you no harm.
We just woke up in the mud just like 3 days ago. We don't even know what we're doing here. Who cares?
Really not helping your fucking.
I go home.
Where you're at.
And he stops. Because that was not out of character. Not the I'm going home.
The mud.
The I woke up in the mud. This is interesting. I didn't plan for that.
The waking up in the mud.
I didn't even think of that either.
Did not plan for that to happen.
We met a donkey.
Does the donkey have anything to do with this?
The donkey's the savior. He's a magical war donkey.
He's been pulling all of our strings.
That's why he runs away. It's him. He's doing missions.
I keep lumbering forward after that sudden interaction. Wheezingly say,
The children of the manipulators will not pass.
Don't think that was good. Yeah, blame him this time. Yeah.
Way to go.
Almost had him.
I thought I had really
He
tried.
made that stupid mud comment.
3 rounds.
We're 3 away.
Yeah.
All right.
You're 3 rounds away from right on top of you, ready to
What do you mean, children of the manipulated?
manipulators.
Well, whatever. Whatever. It's been a day. I fell downstairs. I had to get my shield back from Carl. Come on.
Carl?
And my spear.
Who's Carl? Yeah, and the spear. Carl's pretty messed up. I could show you some of Carl. Hold on, let me get it.
Crossbow's ready.
And he'll shamble closer.
And he doesn't say nothing about that.
And he doesn't say anything about that.
Look, bud, I already said we're trying to be good. If we are being manipulated, you're just helping the greater good by letting us know so we know what to do to stop it. We don't want to bring about bad things. We don't want the end of the world. We don't want these zombies getting loose. We just want to pass through and figure out what is going on.
And he'll shamble closer.
I'm done.
Freya,
It's all you.
what you got?
She's nobility.
Take her!
Just putting it out there.
She's worth more for ransom.
Take her!
Is there anything that we can say that'll allow us to pass by? I mean, we've already told you that we are not here to make any kind of threats or we don't want to hurt anyone. No matter what my team has said, we really just want to make friends.
Meanwhile, upstairs, all you hear is...
What was the zombie's name again?
Brian.
Who did this to you guys?
Carl!
Sorry, I had to.
This to you!
And he will shamble closer.
Artist puts her sling away.
Okay.
With my crossbow away.
And
Put him away.
holds shield at the side. Look.
I'm not trying to fight. I'm just here.
So what you're saying is you surrender.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's been shambling closer, so the exploding rocks aren't really going to do a lot. Point blank.
yeah.
And it is a very narrow causeway.
Yeah. You don't want to blow a door open.
All right, you don't want to blow a door open. He is not entirely a huge being, but the phase shifting is a little creepy.
Sure.
I'm gonna be a little out of character here. It's something about the mud. Waking up in a ditch somewhere
But
with
that
no
made
memory.
him angry.
Did it make him angry?
Yeah, he said we were...
He said we were childs of the manipulators.
Children manipulators will not pass.
That's not going to happen.
Ah, way to go. Yeah, you done screwed yourself. Okay.
There's nothing more I can do to make you realize that I do not want to fight you if you are not bad. You didn't attack us the instant we came in. You talked. That tells me you want to talk. That tells me there's something here.
You are not the discoverers. You are not of the saviors. You are children of the manipulators, and you are here for what has been made. I am here to protect that.
If the manipulators want that, and we don't know who they are, but we're good, they already know it's here. They already know what we've gone through so far. They are going to come down here in numbers and take it from you. Whether you kill us or not, we're trying to do the right thing. Please let us pass.
No.
Artist grabs her axe.
Okay. That's initiative.
All right. Well, to kind of bridge him into this, I'm going to... Silverhands!
Yo. Sorry.
Yo.
Did you take a lozenge? What was that?
Oh, sorry. I had some caramel in my mouth and some good news.
Silverhands, I need you to look
Yes.
into anything you know about children of the manipulators, saviors, and discoverers.
And quick.
And I need you to find out,
Immediately, I assume.
yes, I need you to find out if these manipulators are as bad as they sound. And if we are involved with them, we need to find a way to get away from them.
Well, that would be rather interesting, wouldn't it? Yes, of course. So, like, quickly, I assume.
Yes.
Like yesterday.
Well,
And-
unfortunately, that is a little bit out of my reach of environment.
And Silverhands,
Yes.
be careful. These guys sound like some bad guys.
Ah, that is okay. I can keep myself under control here. Yes, of course.
All right, if you don't hear from all of us,
I will assume you're dead. Yes,
you're,
of course.
you're still gonna be creepy.
Well, of course I am. That's the whole matter. Yeah.
All right, are we doing this?
Well, you're gonna have to narrow it down. Yeah.
Not you.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. Don't everybody sound too excited about this.
We really don't want this. We really don't want this. I just want to keep putting it out there. And yes, I'm doing character voice on purpose. We do not want to do this.
Yeah, really.
But we are not just going to sit here and take it.
Okay. Is everybody ready, set? Hey everyone, that was Chapter 4 of the Altara Depths episode. We've got one more chapter to go in this deep chasm of scary stuff. Up and coming is the Soldier of Misfortune battle extraordinaire, and that's the hook. Keep the battle for the following episode. We've got 2 weeks left until it debuts, but until then, all 6 of us would like to say thanks to the following people that gave us a follow on Twitter. Dirk Prims, To Debate. Check out their debate podcast. It's actually very good, quick, and simple to understand. Tome of Tales, I Live ISL, Chasm Quest, DDO Central, Superhero Speak, D. Drongos, Avian Ling, Chronosphere, FI1, Roaring Trainers, Mirth Drake, and check out their Kickstarter as well. Bad_Karma_Cards, Visual Novelist 1, Fate FM Cast, We Love You For, Goodberry with an I, Drink to Kill, Mercian Rob McDon, Master the Game RP, DM Ascendia, Dub Gale with 2 L's, Crafty Tabletop, Hit Dice Pod, Nerd Immersion, Tommy GTNP, and Trinity K Studio. You are all fantastic. Thank you for the follows. We hope that we make your listening experience super great. Of course, if you could throw us a like, share, and subscribe, that would be awesome. And we do appreciate any and all feedback and ratings on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podtail, Podbean, and wherever you find your listening pleasures. We really do want to share this story with as many people as we can and give them the opportunity to see our characters, story, players, and DM grow and blossom into something incredibly frightening and fantastic. We'll probably have a little something special for everyone in 1 week, just to send everyone away with jitters to start their Halloween Wednesday. So until then, thank you for all the support, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for the final chapter of Altara Depths. What will await our heroes afterwards?